2 days after the inglorious exit of the Western forces, the UK has now admitted that it failed massively to gauge the stunning rise of Taliban and the fall of Afghanistan. Addressing the UK Parliament, Foreign Secretary Dominic Raab says that the central assessment of the UK government was that Kabul was unlikely to fall in 2021. According to Raab, Britain's intelligence service had asserted that the Taliban would only consolidate its control of the country in the months after Western countries had evacuated their troops.
The central assessment that we were operating to, and it was certainly backed up by both the JIC and the military, is that most likely the central proposition was that given the troop withdrawal by the end of August, you would see a steady deterioration from that point, and that it was unlikely Kabul would fall this year.
Now, Britain's last military flight left Kabul late on Saturday, ending a chaotic 2 weeks in which soldiers helped to evacuate more than 15,000 people from the crowds who descended on the capital's airport, desperate to flee the country. When asked about why Britain could not evacuate guards of the British embassy, Raab said that guards were not allowed to enter the airport. Raab called the situation regrettable.
All countries were focused in one way or another on evacuating based on nationality, people that work for them, and other vulnerable cases, particularly those with an affinity towards them. They all faced that challenge, and I don't believe that any of the countries with the types of cases, particularly family cases, but others, fared better, and I think those comparisons...
Are they here?
We wanted to get some of those embassy guards
are they here?
through, but the buses arranged to collect them, to take them to the airport, weren't given permission to enter. And that is, I'm afraid, a reflection of the conditions on the ground. We will, of course, which comes back to the third country.
Raab also spoke on whether Downing Street will engage with the Taliban. He said UK wishes to build clear signals and have a diplomatic presence in the country once the security is ensured. Raab's address comes a day after American media reports suggested that British had forced to keep the gates of the Kabul airport open for evacuations. The British are facing widespread criticism over their handling of the fiasco. Raab has been facing heat for holidaying while the Taliban marched onto Kabul. Voices demanding his resignation are growing stronger and louder. Britain's last flight left Kabul on Saturday. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.